Playing the long game. So I like to think of this as today's pain for tomorrow's gain. You hear that quite a bit. You hear like no pain, no gain, but has that really ever hit you? Has the meaning of that ever really made sense to you? I feel like a lot of people choose comfort today at the sacrifice of a future that could be really great. But people get stuck in comfort and people get stuck wanting today to be satisfied and that instant gratification that comes in every day without really thinking about the long term or even the medium term. It's all just about what is going to satisfy me right now. And we've all got a tendency for comfort if we're not really paying attention. And I think most people kind of float through life in that we prefer to be comfortable. If you're not really paying attention to it, we choose to get takeaway food because we just can't be bothered cooking, or we choose to watch Netflix because we don't want to read because we feel like we've already learnt enough today, or we're learning enough at the moment, or things are tough enough as it is right now without some other discomfort. But I think that the ones that you really see be successful are the ones that can see that now is just a snapshot in time, and taking a sacrifice right now can really make the future a much more beneficial situation if you're doing that deliberately. The ones that you see that are achieving success, they're not doing that by accident. They're doing that because they've made conscious decisions to have a little bit of pain and a little bit of discomfort today because they can see how it's going to help them tomorrow. If you're not comfortable public speaking, but you want a future influencing people, you practice public speaking despite the fact that it may be uncomfortable for you. If you want to be a doctor because you want to help people, you go through that painful, uncomfortable study because you can see the end result of being able to help people. And I think that's really what I see a lot in most successful people that I look up to, is that they're able to, what other people who don't have that trait, they might see it as, they're making sacrifices, or they might see it as discipline, but in a negative way. Whereas I see discipline as a very powerful, empowering trait for people to have and to practice. I tried really hard lately to practice my discipline because I know that I'm trying to become a different person to who I have been. Who I have been in an undisciplined way is not going to be the same person that's going to get me to where I want to go. So I think if you can take just a moment to think about what sacrifices you can make today, what discomforts can you find today that are really going to set you up for, the next step to become who you want to become.